Hello YouTube, this is BUB'S Comics coming at you. I had a great Memorial Day weekend. I hope you all did too. I got a chance to read a bunch of comics. It was really just a dream come true when you get a chance to read that much. Did a ton of housework, a ton of yard work. It was just great. Just got a lot of things done. And one of the things high on my list was get some comics read. And boy, was I happy to. I finished my Astonishing X-Men run, Joss Whedon run, 1 through 24. I think it's volume 2 or 3. In any case, just absolutely fantastic. I highly recommend it. If you get a chance to read it, it's a great story. It's well written. It's really perfect. It's maybe my favorite story arc. I'd love to see it made into a movie. It's just an excellent story arc and just a great story. So I'm going to show a little love to this little run, Astonishing X-Men, numbers 1 through 24, including all the variants that I have so far. I'm still missing a few, and all the additional items. So we start off with Astonishing X-Men sketchbook. We have number 1. That's the main cover. We have the director's cut of number 1, which I really like that. And we have the Wolverine variant of number 1. And that one is a pretty well sought after comic there. So enjoy that. We have number 2. We have number 3. And we have number 4. Here's number 4 variant. And we have number 5. And number 6. And number 7. Could have sworn I had a 7 variant, but I can't find it. So I thought I had the black and white 7, but maybe I never did pick it up. Here's number 8. Here's number 9. Here's number 10. And here's number 10 limited edition variant. One of the things I liked about these covers is that they really were part of the story. Here's number 11. Like, everything going on in the cover is part of what's going on in the story. So I really appreciate that they did that. I don't care for all the pin-up covers that you see these days. I enjoy that, but pin-ups really belong inside the book, I think, as an extra piece of art or on the back cover. But I think the cover should be part of the story. It's number 12. And here's a great example. So here's number 12 variant edition with Emma Frost. If you're going to get a pinup, yeah, Emma Frost. But if you see there's someone in the background, this is actually part of the story. So you can do a pinup and still have it be relevant to the story. And I think that's what's missing in a lot of the modern pinup type covers. Here's number 13. This is probably the one I was thinking of. Here's a 13 black and white variant. The other one does have a black and white variant. No, I don't have it though. But I really like, this is probably my favorite black and white variant. Really like how that looks together. Here's number 14. Here's another example of how the cover is in the story. I mean, Wolverine kissing Emma Frost. You're like, how the heck did that happen? You got to read the book to find out how that happened. So, and it looks like they're really angry about it, which is awesome. That was a great scene. Just really good. Here's number 15. There's Emma hanging out with the Hellfire Club. That can't be good. Here's number 16. Here's number 17. My least favorite cover of them all. I hate that cover. Here's number 18. My favorite cover of them all. So they went from the one I hated the most to the one I loved the most. Look at all that Emma Frost goodness. And I have a double of 18 because I think I'm going to get that slabbed. I like it so well. Here's a really cool 19. You see it's a sideways one. And that's That's really neat, isn't it? I love that. Here is another 19 variant. Getting close. Here's number 20. Here's a 20 variant. Beast upside down. Here's a 21. Look at that, Emma Frost, man. Here is a 22 variant. We're almost there. Here's 23. Here is 24. And now that technically ends the in volume run, but then they threw in this giant size Astonishing X-Men, which is actually the conclusion to that run. So I was really lucky. I saw this on someone's video, and I was like, oh man, I didn't know that was one of those. And I happened on Free Comic Book Day, I happened to come across it for $1, and I snagged it up super fast. And I was so happy I did. Looked like it had all the same characters that I was hoping it would have, so it worked out really good. And it's got a lot of cameos in it. It's a great conclusion to the story. They wrapped it up nice, and there's even a little bit of heartbreak in there. So it's just absolutely fantastic. I picked this one up too. This is Astonishing X-Men Saga, so this tells the first few stories, but it's not a reprint. It's more like a photo collage kind of telling of how the story went. And they pick up the highlights of the books and just show those. So it's pretty cool. I really enjoyed it. I liked watching everyone kind of watching it. It reminded me of the sensational She-Hulk when she's holding up her own comic saying, you know, here's another chance to read this. So I like that. It reminded me of that. So I'm glad I picked it up. And, you know, this run was actually so good. I would almost pick up the trade. Even though I already have all the books and it would probably be expensive, I'd probably pick that up too. And I'm considering continuing to read the Astonishing X-Men of this volume. I know this is Whedon's last part of it. I'm not sure if John Cassidy continued to work on it, but let me know if that's any good. If anyone out there has read that and continued to read past this, let me know if it holds up to the standards. I'm thinking of picking up 1 or 2 to see if it's worth it. But I really enjoyed John Cassidy's art. So I think he really does an excellent job on the X-Men, so I may go ahead and get some more just to see his art and see if the story holds up. All right, well, that's it. This is BUB'S Comics signing out. You get a chance to read a comic, and I highly recommend reading these. Thanks. Bye.